There comes a time in a man's life where you'll inevitably have to admit you're wrong in a disagreement. And unfortunately, that day comes for me and Mateo. We have to make an apology. You were right.
You were always
You were always right.
right.
You were always right, and I cannot
You
believe
know,
it.
when you told me your unhinged, borderline psychotic theory that celebrities were eating babies, I was like,
That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. That is ridiculous. That's what I thought.
lock this man up in a mental institution.
That's what
And you
I'm
know
saying.
what? And you know what, Jarrett?
You know what?
My hat's off to you. Because you were right. You were right. God bless America. God bless Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh,
What was that?
I threw my
Sounded
hat
like
up in
a
the air.
graduation.
Well, we'll talk about graduation later.
All of
But
the
we're not there
lights.
yet. We're not yet there. Yeah, Jarrett. It it's come to the attention of the courts. Of course, not the courts of law, because nothing's ever going to happen with this. In the Epstein files, that there may have been a something which has come to be known as Pizzagate, in which there are
And you know if
hundreds.
it's named after a gate,
It's
then
100%
it's
true.
real. Then it's
Like
100% real.
Conformity Gate. But yeah.
I was about to reference the same thing.
I know. But so recently, with the newest batch of the Epstein files, pizza is mentioned a lot. Like pizza parties, eating pizza, loving pizza, and you go back and you
like
look
a
at
strange amount of times.
like a strange amount of times.
Like a little bit like why is massive celebrity texting another massive celebrity about pizza?
That's what I'm saying. And
Well, that's
unfortunately,
because it's not about pizza.
yes,
It's
yes.
about cheese pizza.
Yes, the cheese pizza, as we all know from the YouTube guidelines, that usually stands for.
You can't say that.
But yeah, there's been a lot of mentions of pizza in very weird contexts, very strange
Am I
contexts.
keep looking yellow, or is that the lighting?
It's the lighting. But you also drink nothing but soda, so
That's life.
is my teeth yellow?
No, very white.
Yeah.
Very glistening.
So. And this is heartbreaking, because if this is true and this whole pizza thing is 100% definitely children, not pizza, this means that Adam Sandler's definitely on that list, and that is genuinely heartbreaking news for me, because Adam Sandler at one point was my favorite actor.
Yeah, so the two common theories is that pizza is either referring to CP or child trafficking, and then the other theory is why we have titled the episode the way it is, because some people, Dylan, would you like to explain? Because I think you know a bit more about the other theory.
You have to set it up. I have no idea what you're talking about.
The babies, Dylan, the babies.
What about the babies?
They're eating the babies.
That's what we. Oh, right, yeah. They're eating babies. Apparently, they think that there's been a lot of
That's the other theory.
Evidence, and it is kind of evidence, but it's like evidence in the way that's believable due to the context of the files, but also still kind of seems crazy.
It is far more likely that they're talking about child trafficking,
Yes,
as opposed to eating babies. But some people think that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
So you know what? You might be right.
This whole time. And if this comes out, if for some ungodly reason we manage to get 100% confirmation that they're eating babies, I kid you not, I will fly you out to whatever country you have.
I will personally give you $200, lick the dingleberries off of your butthole, and and give you a.
I will give you
right?
Rest of your life if this ends up being true. The Blumpkin? Nobody knows the Blumpkin. Yeah, I'll give you the.
I will be
the day I die.
That entire that's No.
But yeah, so somehow, in some way, there is more evidence towards the fact that they are eating babies than there is against it, which is just the most maddening thing in the world to me. This is my personal
You see,
9/11,
there is a non-zero chance that they're eating babies.
and this is the dumbest thing in the
which
world.
I'm not saying it's high chance. I'm not even saying it's above 20%. But non-zero is way higher a chance than there should be.
It is absurd. Absolutely
Meanwhile,
absurd.
like everybody you know and their cousin is implicated in this scandal. like
I'm eating the babies,
man,
apparently. I didn't even notice.
Dylan's been eating the babies. He's gonna eat my babies later.
Mason, Mateo's been eating the babies. Mason, you have been eating the babies.
Mason loves eating
He
the babies.
loves eating the babies, man. He loves eating the babies. Maybe you do too, Jared. Maybe you don't even realize you've been eating babies this whole time.
That Soylent Green is made of people.
No, what Soylent Green is. Oh, my back. But yeah, so that happened. Insane news, ridiculous news, the most ridiculous news. And speaking of pedophiles and the Epstein files, Ted Cruz.
Time to get into personal news. Sorry.
God, that would have been great, actually. But no, Ted Cruz recently, like by recently, I mean like literally, I think like either today or yesterday.
No, I think it was like a few weeks ago.
A few weeks ago. Okay.
Because I was looking it up.
Well, Ted Cruz, he said, and I'm just gonna play the clip because this is too good to.
Also said we should have bipartisan agreement. I think that's a great idea. We should have bipartisan agreement. How about we all come together and say,
It was in
let's stop
September.
murders?
Oh.
How about we all come together and say, let's stop rape? How about we all come together and say, let's stop attacking pedophiles? Tragically, this pattern keeps on happening.
I was telling Dylan, he really tried to sneak that in there.
He did.
Hey guys, we can all agree that rape is bad. Yeah. We can all agree that murder is bad.
We hate murder, yeah.
We can all agree that attacking pedophiles is bad.
What? Huh?
It's like those thought experiments where it's like, everybody yell if you love partying.
Yeah,
Everybody
partying.
yell if you love drinking.
Yeah.
Everybody yell if you want to invade Poland.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
yeah.
But no, it's like one of those. It's
It
like,
really
man,
is.
you just failed like every sort of test there is.
Dude, it is so funny. It's like he did a skill check and he missed the skill check.
No, great. he said the thing is, that's not like one of those things that can be taken out of context either.
No, he
like,
just says
that's
it.
just straight up what he said.
Like, he just says it.
He genuinely just believes we shouldn't attack pedophiles.
It is
it is my personal belief, as a God-loving American citizen, that we should personally attack more pedophiles.
I agree. I think physically.
I think we should string them up in the streets.
I think that
I want to tie him to the back of my truck and go ride down the block.
I think, and hear me out, we bring back the term manifest destiny for pedophiles instead. Because manifest destiny is too cool to be tied to something so awful.
Sorry, manifest taking a crowbar to a pedophile's head.
Not even that. No. You gotta go for the knees first. Remember?
See, the knees are overrated.
Huh?
I'm more of like a baseball kind of guy.
Crowbars are so much cooler, though. Crowbars are so much cooler as a weapon, though. Like,
all I'm saying is like that Jason Todd treatment.
Well, I mean, yeah, but think about it like this. But you got a crowbar. You can do the.
No, I'd be doing crow the boat.
Crow the boat. That doesn't even make sense. What do you mean crow the boat?
No, because row the boat, but with the crowbars, so like two pedophiles on either side of me.
Oh, I see you go. This has been the dumbest opening to the podcast so far. This is ridiculous.
Really? I think the schizoids were.
What schizoids?
There is no war in Bossing Set.
But yeah, so Ted Cruz just clear as day. You can't misinterpret what he's saying. He says stop attacking pedophiles. What are we doing here, man?
He wants us to stop attacking the executive branch, clearly.
That was good. Continuing on the point of pedophiles, though. Someone apparently has been botting reviews for Melania on Rotten Tomatoes. Now, as you know, we talked about this last week. Melania released alongside Iron Lung and Sam Raimi's Send Help, and they are the top three in the box office alongside Iron Lung, which made $20 million in its opening weekend. Immaculate work, just barely,
Indie movie, by the way.
just barely
10 times its budget.
yeah, just barely short of Sam Raimi's Send Help, which Sam Raimi, if you don't remember, is one of the most prolific directors of the modern age. Spider-Man
John Spider-Man.
trilogy, Evil Dead movies. He's done everything. He's
an incredible director. And I've heard
incredible
such
director.
good things about Send Help.
I've heard incredible things about Send Help too. And the facts
Have you seen Send Help yet? You should watch Send Help.
I have not. I was wait, no, they came out this week. Yeah. No, I have not. I'd be down to go see Send Help. That'd be a good one. But we'd have like 5 different movies to watch.
The back-to-back feature of Iron Lung and Send Help.
Oh, dude, it'd go crazy. But yeah, so Melania released with those 3 movies, and those 2, Iron Lung's getting good reviews. Not fantastic. It's a good movie. I watched it right after the podcast that we recorded. I enjoyed it a lot. I think I liked it more than Mateo. I think Mateo's kind of underselling, specifically its cinematography.
It's grown on me a little bit, but I just really did not love that first act.
I like the first act,
and
personally.
I do think the third act was weaker than the second act,
which is
but
crazy.
they're not going to understand the filmy stuff.
Yeah, you're right. It was a good movie. I enjoyed it. A lot of people are enjoying it. It's making good money. And remember, Mark self-financed that whole film, so he's getting at least probably like 10 million out of that.
I don't know about that. It wasn't usually I think it's a third of the budget goes towards advertising.
Well, he didn't advertise it.
No. That's what makes it sort of impressive.
Yeah, so I mean, the film was probably
it was only advertised through trailers. Like there weren't posters, there weren't ads.
And the trailers too were like he self-edited those trailers and he uploaded them online. I don't think he even pushed them to like actual marketing. He was completely, almost entirely word of mouth. He probably didn't spend more than like $1 million on marketing.
But like that. I imagine because it was indie production and not done by a studio, it was probably very expensive to pay for after the production. So like I would probably say there is about 7 million in production costs,
maybe,
plus the remaining 2 million. So I imagine the production team's walking home with about 11 million across everybody who worked there.
Right. I would not be surprised though if it walked away with like at least 30 million as a whole, like the movie. I think
no. All I'm saying is like I don't think Mark profited in the millions on it. Probably. I think he probably. I mean, I think maybe he scraped over $1 million.
Mm-hmm.
But with how well he's probably paying his production staff, and everybody, and then the crew, and then the effects, and the post production, like everybody's probably getting a super hefty paycheck.
Yeah.
And you got to remember, he had to pay those people for every single day they were there on set as well.
Mm-hmm.
So like I would be surprised if Mark was walking away with more than $2 million.
I think by the end of it, he's going to be walking away. It was like more than 2 million. I think at least.
No,
I think
but
he's at least making multiple. This weekend, this week,
it's enough to cover the cost of the movie originally. So he's walking away with at least 2 million. But I'm talking about 2 million on top of that.
Okay, yeah.
Whatever to cover that. I'm talking about a profit of 2 million.
Right. That's fair. But that's not that. I mean, okay, that's not even what the point was.
Yeah, no, that's right. That's nothing to scoff at. Like, sorry.
But, so all that with Iron Lung and Melania. While the other 2 are getting good reviews, just genuine reviews. I mean, Iron Lung was so shockingly good that even the Critical Drinker enjoyed the movie, which we watched. Critical
Drinker gave it a good review.
And I just want to say, we watched his review and we talked about it as we spent like 30 minutes talking about his 5-minute review. He definitely did not pay attention to it during that movie, and he still gave it a good review, which is crazy to me.
He spent like half the review taking shots at this other guy.
Yeah, Chris Stuckman's
I think he hates because he's woke.
Which is funny because I feel like Markiplier's was very left in my eyes. He feels very left.
Markiplier has defended some left topics before.
But yeah, so
I don't think he's ever made his political stance known.
He's never but he comes off as
a pretty large like LGBTQ and trans
Yeah, definitely. But once again, besides the point of what we're talking about, Melania, on the other hand, has been panned like crazy. It is the lowest rated movie on IMDb. Just straight
We
up.
mentioned in the last episode, but nobody saw that movie.
Nobody's seeing it.
Nobody saw that movie.
It made
So, considering nobody saw that movie, how is it getting so many reviews?
yeah,
How is it getting so many positive reviews?
yeah, it's got a 99% on the Rotten Tomatoes audience score. And if you go and look through the reviews, you know what you find? Jen, Dave, Mark, Sam, nobody who's actually ever seen a movie. They're all bots. They're all botted reviews, and they're like chat GTP generated text.
Yeah. It's got a 7% on critic reviews and 99% on the
Audience score, yeah.
audience reviews, which is like, that doesn't happen,
Ever.
first of all.
Ever. Unless it's Lord of the Rings.
But here's the thing, like, there are so many negative reviews. Like, all of them are negative. All of them are negative, but there are so many wildly inaccurate nothing burger like full 100% reviews
Mm-hmm.
that it's actually like it's almost unconfirmable that's being botted.
Yes. And I just want to point out, someone tried to argue that the reviews are probably just people who are super right leaning and enjoy the movie. Those people don't know how to use Rotten Tomatoes, man.
They didn't go see the movie.
Yeah, because let me point this
That's
out.
the other thing. Like, there's more reviews for the movie than I think people in the entire state of California actually went and saw the movie.
Yes, because the movie made $9 million over its weekend on a $70 million budget. Like, that is nothing. That's nothing. It is absolutely insane. It is
It made
bombing
9
hard.
million?
I think so.
Oh.
It bombed hard overseas. Nobody is going to see it overseas. Which, like, of course, who gives a Melania Trump in China?
That's about 600,000 ticket sales total.
Yeah, that's awful. That is abysmal. Abysmal.
That is like, actually, oh my god.
So bad. It's so bad. And yet
Less
it
than
has,
like 1 million in ticket sales is crazy.
again, for a $70 million budget
Across the
documentary.
entire world.
$70 million documentary. You're burning money. You know what movie was made for $75 million? John Wick. Like, how would
The first one?
the first one was on a $75 million budget, which is absolutely crazy. I don't think any of the John Wick movies surpass 100 million in budget. I could be wrong about the fourth. The fourth one probably did, but
The fourth one probably did, purely by where they chose to film.
yeah, it was like, but like, this movie is bombing. Nobody's seeing it, and yet it has so many 100% reviews. It's clearly botted. But we can't really prove like, we don't know who's botting these reviews, right? We don't have any we don't really know. On a completely unrelated note, Trump pissed his pants during conference. Trump literally sharted during a press conference earlier this week. Mateo, do you have the
Sorry,
clip?
really quickly. No, this is me about the Melania reviews.
Oh my god.
I do not have the Trump shitting his pants clip.
Let me see if I can find it real quick. Okay, I think I got it.
So all right. I would like to clarify. There is no proof that he actually shit his pants.
He definitely released a rancid fart.
He ripped one and it sounded wet.
And
the people behind him were like plugging their noses. It was fucking hilarious.
And the best joke to come out of all this: why would Biden poop my pants like that? Let's see if we can pick it up.
Biden destroyed the economy. Also Trump.
It's not picking up. Okay, I'll find the clip online now, put it up in the video. But you can hear, you can audibly hear Nah, it's fine.
Oh yeah, no, you hear him rip a wet one.
It is clear as day. And the second it happens, gone. He's like, thanks for the questions.
It's a juicer. All
It
right?
is. It was a wet ripper.
And like he kind of waddles away
Mhm.
after,
Dude.
like you
And-
know when you accidentally like just like a little dot goes through and you're like, oh fuck, I gotta get to the bathroom. That's what he's doing there.
Yeah, and the funniest thing, like Mateo said, you can tell that the people behind him smelt it. The one blonde lady behind him, actively, she's like, it is like they did not try to hide it. It is hysterical. But yeah, Trump
Ugh.
sharks pants. Speaking of Trump,
God
we're gonna
bless.
finish out this little bit of political news. Nicki Minaj is on her villain arc. Recently, I don't know if you remembered, Nicki Minaj was at the Charlie Kirk post Memorial WrestleMania event, and she mentioned how JD Vance was an assassin. Well, after that event, you shut your gosh darn mouth. After that event, people so diligently pointed out the fact that Nicki Minaj is an illegal immigrant.
Can't be an illegal immigrant when you have enough money to buy off the cops.
Speaking of buying off the cops, or the government, I guess, Trump gave her a gold card. So now she is technically a legal immigrant or a legal
Yeah,
citizen of the
sorry.
United States.
I find it funny because the gold card is not like an actual thing. It's
No.
just something Trump gave her.
Let me pull it. Let me show you.
Like I
pull
think
the picture.
it's got like a picture of Trump's face on it too. It's fucking hilarious.
This is the card that she was given.
Yeah, guys, I'm a U.S. citizen. Pulls up with the Trump card.
Dude, it's like ICE comes up and it's like, we're deporting you. It's like, oh, try again. Shoots her 3
All I'm
times in the
saying
face
is
for
it's
pulling out
it's
an
a
item.
little bit. It's just a little bit like thou shalt not worship false idols to me.
It is ridiculous.
Gold card of Donald Trump.
I mean, let's be real. There's a lot of monuments Trump's been putting up to himself. I'm just saying.
All I'm saying, thou shalt not worship false idols.
Unless the false idol is Keanu Reeves, in which that's okay. But this is
That's heresy. I'm gonna call the Pope. I have his number personally.
yeah, this isn't just the only bit of Nicki Minaj's villain arc, by the way. She's gone all the way alt-right recently, like super alt-right. She's been defending ICE. She's been defending all the Republican point of views, and more importantly, I dislike her music.
Oh yeah, she's gone full grift.
Yeah, she's
Full
gone
grift.
full grift. This illegal immigrant, who's still technically an illegal immigrant with the little gold card, is taking alt-right views. So it's like this is kind of a contradiction just based off your existence alone. But yeah, so
But hey, let's not get too political.
let's not get too political. You're right.
Speaking of my favorite non-political figure, a guy who's known for, never engaging in politics, Kanye West, otherwise known as Yeezy or Ye.
Bam, 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 bam. I love Not
Did
Like
you
Us.
realize that you were a champion in their eyes?
Yeah. Mateo, I'll let you take this away
Yes,
because
he did. I actually don't know that much
you don't know about it.
about it. 'cause
Introduce it
I've
for
only
us.
heard what you said.
Yeah.
So what Dylan put down in the notes is Kanye Redemption Arch. Not arc, but arch.
That's my bad. I typo.
But
yeah.
I'm not
So
quite sure what that means.
So Kanye has started, he wrote a multi-page letter apologizing for himself for everything he's done with him since COVID hit. So literally like really in depth, and it genuinely it seems sincere.
I forgive you, Kanye.
Listen.
All right. I'm not excusing the fact that he totally went like alt-right Nazi.
No, but that's the thing. He isn't excusing it either. That's what's so
I'm
interesting.
not excusing that, but also his dentist did kind of like thermonuke his brain with toxic fumes.
Yeah. So
like I'm sorry, I think anybody on that amount of laughing gas with a laughing gas addiction is gonna get a little bit screwed up in the head. So
yeah.
I'm not saying he's forgiven for everything he has done. But I'm saying there is a world in which I feel like he can make it back.
I'm trying to find the apology itself because he paid for like a whole page on some big newsletter for his apology. But essentially, the gist of it was, he got in a car accident, or it was like a train car accident or something like that. He got in an accident, fucked up his frontal lobe, and like shattered his jaw. And because of that, he got BPD, and the BPD kind of it was like messing with him, and he refused to take any sort of medication for it. And because of that, and
Well, you
because
can't
of
medicate BPD.
well, I mean, yeah, I mean, you can suppress it, kind of.
No, as I have it, Dylan.
No, you don't.
What do you mean? No, you can't.
He has bipolar, not borderline personality, by the way.
Bipolar is very different. And
Yeah.
You can't just get bipolar. You are born with bipolar, or you're not. But he's had bipolar for a long time.
Yeah, he's had bipolar, and it was like it was accentuated, I guess, through. I'm just trying to relay what he's saying without having the exact thing in front of me. But he basically said that kind of accentuated that accident that like injured his brain, accentuated his bipolar, and that it's been messing with him, and all the drugs he's been doing too has not helped, and that he's just gone off the rails, and he's fully aware that what he has done is horrible things, and he genuinely like like I said, it seemed like a genuine apology for everything that all the bad things he's done.
Like there's that. He nuked his brain with laughing gas. His wife left him.
Mhm.
So like you can see sort of how he ended up down this pipeline. And like I think a lot of, once again, not excusing him, but a lot of his hate for the Jewish community stems from his time in the music industry, where a lot of the producers are Jewish-owned companies, and they kind of are historically known for rappers.
Yeah.
So like I can see how his bias is formed. But like he's been on a big redemption tour. Like I'm looking at his Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
And like he's been meeting with like rabbis, apologizing.
He's been doing the Randy tour, he's been doing the Randy saying the N-word on television tour, going to the black community and trying to apologize to Jesse Jackson.
But like he's been pretty regretful.
He has been, and like I said like 3 times now, it seems like a genuine attempt at an apology. So he's been on a redemption arc, and I honestly I do hope that it goes well for him, because I always like to see people. I never pray on people's downfall unless there's certain types of people. Nathan.
Well, all right, this is a funny tweet though, which is every time Kanye West goes back to normal, there are new reports she's dating somebody, and it's in regard to Kim Kardashian and Lewis Hamilton are reportedly dating.
That's great. Yeah, Kanye redemption arc. I would not have expected that in the good old 2026, but here we are. While we're on the topic though of musicians.
Really quickly.
Okay, yeah.
He did appear at the Grammys uninvited with a bottle of Henny.
He looks like the kind of guy. He looks like he is showing up to apologize though. Like, hey bro, I know I said some things. I got some mead. Let's take it back.
Hey, you know he's serious when Bianca Sensori actually has clothes on.
Took the words right out of my mouth, baby. Yeah. That's pretty much it for the kind of redemption tour, though. Big news. I hope it goes well. What are your thoughts on it, Mateo?
Please make good music again, Kanye. She take my money when I'm in need. Yeah, she's a trifling friend indeed. Oh, she's a gold digger.
I want to buy a shirt that says I want to buy a shirt that says I bought this shirt before Kanye was sane again.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah, thank you. But anyway, like I was saying, on the news of musicians and the Grammys, Billie Eilish. Now this is pretty funny in my opinion. Mateo, I know I've been telling you a lot about it, but I'm not sure. Do you know anything about it besides what I've told you?
Yeah, you told me about it.
Would you like to take this one since I kind of been taking the lead on this so far?
No. Sorry, generally with the news events, you know more than I do. I'm more caught up like economics wise,
right,
politically. But
all right, then I'll tackle this one as well. So during the Grammys, Billie Eilish won. I think it was Best Song for Wildflower, which actually, personally, I'm not a big fan of her music. I like her music herself. I don't like her voice. I don't know.
I'm just looking. Sorry.
Yeah.
I know I'm looking at my phone, but I'm looking up who won what Grammys.
Yeah. Oh, I see you. Let me
So
keep.
you can,
Oh, yeah, keep going.
Yeah.
So
Sorry.
she did her speech, and of course, like a lot of other people, she said, F ICE. She was very anti-ICE in her speech. She said that we shouldn't be able to remove people from stolen land, which was very choice words, and words I'm sure she is regretting at the moment. Since then, the internet has and tell me if you heard this one before, so diligently pointed out the fact that Billie Eilish is living on a $9 million mansion on stolen Native American territory. So she goes in the Grammy. She makes this whole speech about F ICE. This is stolen land. We shouldn't be able to kick people off of stolen land while she's living on a stolen land in a multi-million-dollar mansion. People are pointing this out, and they're like saying, if you hold your words true, hold your words true. Get out of that mansion, move to a different place. She has had no response so far. And a very big LA-based law firm has offered to try to get her evicted from her property, which is a bad thing to do and not legal. But I think it is absolutely hysterical.
It's very clear, very, very clear
Yeah,
that people are targeting her, or the people that are targeting her aren't targeting her because they agree with the principle of what she said. They're
yeah.
targeting her because they dislike that she spoke out against the government. Nice.
Yeah, it's obviously very petty, but it is still
But like
so
also
funny. It's so funny. It's so funny. And she wasn't. What I found even funnier too is she wasn't even the only one who made an anti-ice speech at that show. Bad Bunny did too. Nobody dislikes Bad Bunny, so like.
and he's at the Super Bowl this year, so
He's at
I'm
the
excited
Super
for
Bowl.
that.
Yeah. I want to point out.
Sorry, I was just gonna say
Yeah.
this year was a weird year for the Grammys because there were a lot of, in my opinion, some bad decisions. As you know, there is one artist that in the past few years the Academy loves. So Bad Bunny won Best Album for, I can't pronounce that, Debbie Triar Mas Photos. Billie Eilish won Best Song for Wildflower. Best New Artist was Olivia Dean, who I'm not familiar with.
I don't know who that is either.
Best Record was Luther from Kendrick Lamar's album GNX. And Kendrick Lamar is like the baby of the Academy. They love him. They loved To Pimp a Butterfly. They loved Damn.
Is that a song or an album?
To Pimp a Butterfly is an album.
I thought you were just making a statement that they love to pimp him as a
To
butterfly.
Pimp a Butterfly won Best Album.
Oh, I see.
Or I think Best Rap Album.
Yeah.
But like Best Record was Luther, which like
Let me pull this
I
up.
think that's interesting. Certainly, I don't think it was the best record off of that album. I don't think it was the best record this year.
It should have been Man. It should have been Man Child.
It's certainly a choice.
It should have been Anxiety.
Well, I'm gonna get to Anxiety.
Oh.
But GNX won Best Rap Album, and I actually did like GNX as an album. I thought it was a pretty decent comprehensive album. Is it the best album of the year? No, not even close. No, there are like 6 others that I would give
Slim Shady.
this award to. Anything besides Death of Slim Shady. So like
that was last year.
That one was a baffler. Tyla won Grammy Award for Best African whatever her name is. Best African music performance.
You didn't mean Tyler the Creator. I thought you meant Tyler the Creator. I thought you were soft-ang Tyler the Creator.
Beautifully Broken by Jelly Roll won Best Country Album, which I'm not familiar with. I mean, I've heard the name. Never Enough by Turnstile won Best Rock Album, which I'm not familiar with that once again.
None of these were good.
The one that I pretty heavily disliked winning this award was Anxiety won Best Music Video. Anxiety by Doechii, which like that song shouldn't win any awards because it sucks.
And it's the laziest song. It's like Ava Max level laziness.
It's also like the worst song, or like one of the worst music videos off of that album, in my opinion.
Honestly, this might be a hot take. I think out of these ones, Manchild should have won. The effort that was put into that music video was really, really good.
I just like I do not like there's a better Dochi song that I think would be a better fit for best music video there.
Mhm.
But besides that, I think it's very clear that it probably should have been Chromacopia. Which like I don't like Tyler Creator. But Chromacopia had like a music video that blew up the internet for like 3 months.
I don't know because I don't listen to rap.
It was a pretty popular music video. Besides that, Whitney Houston, Chaka Khan, Paul Simon, Carlos Santana, Fila Antiquila, I can't pronounce that, and Cher won Lifetime Achievement Awards. And best rap song of the year was apparently, once again, can you guess who? Baby of the Academy, Kendrick Lamar with TV Off. You know, the song that goes, what's that one line, Dylan? It's not ketchup, it's yeah, that song. That song. That's not even like that's like it's not even the best song on the album. Once again, like I just feel like it's just misses. Like it's just a popularity contest. Cuz like if you want the best song on GNX, it's very clearly not that.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I have no idea what he's talking about. I don't know anything about rap, so this is.
yeah, no, I'm just saying like
Yeah.
the best song on GNX was pretty clearly, in my opinion, either Whacked Out Murals or maybe it was Luther that was really good on that album. I think it was either that or Reincarnated.
I liked it when Daft Punk.
I think it
won.
was Reincarnated. It was Reincarnated. But that's the best song on that album.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
Grammys was weird this year.
Grammys
Grammys
was
was
weird.
weird this year.
Pulling it back to the Billie Eilish thing. I think Ricky Gervais said it best. If you do win any awards tonight, don't use it as a platform to make a political speech. You're in no position to lecture the public about anything. You know nothing about the real world. Most of you spent less time in school than Greta Thunberg. Genuinely profound words from Ricky Gervais there, spoken during, I think it was like the 20th.
All right, but
2020
if you
Oscars.
have a big platform, it is better to use it to speak out against stuff. Like I agree that these are not like these are people who come from privilege or entitlement. But
Yeah.
also just going like shut up, don't speak your politics, you don't deserve to is not how the world works.
Sure, but I thought it was pretty profound in this scenario. Specifically, his response to Billie Eilish's situation in particular, where he said they're still not listening. And in his defense, it did backfire on her quite a bit. I don't think it should have, but it did. He is also British, though, so do we really take his political point very
Very
strongly?
I don't respect them or the French.
You're goddamn right. But on the final bit of news for musicians with ridiculous situations, JoJo Siwa. But I know you know enough about this. I think I've told you enough about this. Would you like to talk about this one?
I mean, I guess.
Oh, I feel bad. I'm talking so much.
So
about you
apparently, in the wise words of herself, karma's a bitch, and she should have known better.
Nice.
Apparently, JoJo Siwa is
Not apparently. This is definitely. She said this with her own mouth.
Pregnant.
She wants babies.
She wants babies with her straight boyfriend after years of saying she's a lesbian.
Yep.
So, you know, talk about a grift. That's all I'm saying.
And a left grift too. Those people are usually insane enough to believe what they talk about. So like,
yeah, Dylan, you are the left-wing grifter.
I'm
waiting for your heel turn into an incel.
No, not yet.
I've got like 5 more years in me.
Man, that's It's a very straightforward. JoJo Siwa is dating a dude. Has been for a couple years now, I think, or not a couple years, but like at least a year.
It's been like a year.
It's been a year, and she wants babies with this dude. So that was a hard left turn, literally.
Not very lesbian of you.
So that's pretty funny. The next point: genuine, actual, impactful news on the world. A really great news.
As we know, Karma was absolute cancer and should be eradicated. You know who else agrees that cancer should be eradicated?
Mariano Barbacid.
Now, if that name's not ringing a bell to you, you're probably a normal human being.
Or probably because
I
I
have
mispronounced
no clue
it.
who that is.
Yeah. He is a Spanish I don't think scientist is the right word, but he's a Spanish man of very high intelligence and PhDs. That's not Spanish, that's French.
Basically, they're like right next to each other.
No, they're not. Yeah, they are. But I apologize for mispronouncing his name. Mariano Barcid. I'm racist. Has cured pancreatic cancer in rats.
Is it not Barbacid?
It might be Barbacid. Barbacid. I'm not sure. I failed Spanish. So he managed to cure pancreatic cancer in rats. Now, for those of you who don't know, which is probably just Mason, pancreatic cancer is
takes place in the pancreas.
It is the single most lethal form of cancer by a solid margin. It is
I thought it was brain cancer.
No, pancreatic cancer is a 97% lethality rate or mortality rate. If you get pancreatic cancer, it's almost a guarantee you're dead. Until now, they haven't fully been able to test on people, but he completely gone in rats. Like he managed to completely cure pancreatic cancer in rats, which is a gargantuan step in being able to cure it. Huh? Gargantuan Leviathan. Shut up. It is a Reaper Leviathan leap in medical in medical science. It is like a genuine, fantastic progression in our ability to fight cancer.
Huge.
It is.
Being able to fight cancer is like it's sort of like the magnum opus of
someone's career, life,
the healthcare industry.
Yeah.
Like the better you can fight cancer, the more you're going to be known as in the medical industry.
Yeah, I want to pull up a picture of him right now just so I can get his face.
Unless you invent something like insulin and then sell the patent off for free and then companies.
Yeah, here is the man. Here's the man, by the way, who's dead. Just so you can put a face to the name.
Oh yeah, and it was so sad because they were just people online were just dogging on him for being fucking ugly.
Which, first of all, I wouldn't even say he's ugly. He has a birth defect, sure, but he's not like an ugly individual.
No, I think
he's perfectly fine.
I wouldn't say he's like attractive.
He's not traditionally attractive, but he's not ugly by any means. He's just an average guy.
He just has the birth defect.
Yeah. Or birthmark, maybe not defect.
People were like not.
They're not being nice to him.
Kind of shitting on the dude because he just doesn't look.
If we're gonna shit on anyone,
average.
let's not do it to the guy who's currently curing pancreatic cancer.
Yeah, we're gonna shit on somebody. How about we don't do it for the guy who's like curing cancer?
Yeah, like this dude he's 76 years old, and like it is like he might genuinely be able to.
76? What's that backwards, Dylan?
He might genuinely be able to change the world in such a great way, and it's great news. And we put this here just to give a little break from all the sadness of JoJo Siwa no longer being gay.
Yeah,
also because
that's a real heartbreaker.
Also because of the transition that we're about to do. Hit it, Mateo.
Oh, I know what you said, but I think it's funnier making you wait.
You better hit it, Mateo.
So, we weren't talking about cancer earlier. You know what's more cancer than karma? You know what's more cancer than curing cancer? It's big gaming. We love AAA, guys. I mean, Ubisoft. Who's a better example? You know, hey, I'll give credit where credit's due. I like Respawn. I like EA. I like Activision Blizzard. But man, Ubisoft, they're the GOAT of being a terrible company.
Yeah. They are the single worst, in my opinion, gaming company ever. They're awful.
Cancel
Oh,
6 games.
oh,
Delay 7 more games. Lay off 200 employees.
oh.
And if you thought all of those 3 were a joke, no, that's real.
Yeah, that's real.
Canceled 6 of their games,
Mhm.
delayed 7 more games,
Uh-huh.
and laid off 200 employees.
Yes, and I want to. There's one specific case I want to talk about for the laying off employees and canceling games. They did not let anyone know that they were doing this. One of the main voice actors in the Prince of Persia: Sands of Time remake found out that the game was canceled and she was let go via the internet. She found out
Yeah,
on
people
Twitter.
are so hyped for the Prince of Persia remake too.
It is a huge game series that I don't care about, but it's so cool that people like it. And they were planning remakes because that's what people want. They want more Prince of Persia. And they were making the game, it was being made, and then canceled.
But like it's sort of like the Bayonetta situation that happened last year, where it's like they found out via the internet they were fired.
No, Bayonetta was just that was
Oh,
the
was
whole
that
thing.
was that different?
That was different. You're thinking, so I know exactly what you're talking about, but I don't remember what the situation exactly was.
Yeah.
But Bayonetta was a whole thing that was not. That was like a whole thing.
You're
but
right. It wasn't Bayonetta. It was
wasn't.
some other company.
It was some other company. I think it might have been Ubisoft. it might have been another Ubisoft situation.
Oh, shocker.
Yeah. But yeah.
But clearly Assassin's Creed Shadows did not turn out that well.
Yeah, especially that Attack on Titan DLC.
There was an Attack on Titan DLC.
It was horrible, dude. It was so.
You know, the moment you have a crossover with Dead by Daylight, your company's doomed to fail.
Did they do a crossover with Assassin's Creed Shadows?
Mm-hmm. They
What?
had Oni in the game.
They had Oni in Assassin's Creed Shadows?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No.
I was like, kind of cool. And For Honor had the same thing happen
With Trapper, yeah, but that was awesome.
And then
for them, not for us though.
Siege also had the same thing happen.
Oh my god, they totally did. How did I miss this?
Yeah, I don't know.
Heike looks pretty bad.
It looked terrible.
That's cool though. This was in June. Oh, that's why I was playing like crazy. How did this go over my head? It's not that important. I don't care because it's Assassin's Creed Shadows. Listen, dude, I was praying on Assassin's Creed Shadows' success just to screw over the internet. But I'm also glad that Ubisoft is dying. So no matter what, it's a win-win for me. Yeah. So it's Ubisoft. That whole thing happened. The most Ubisoft news ever. But thankfully, there are 2 games here that are balancing out this game cancellations.
Speaking of cancer, the cancer bit's done. All right.
The cancer that keeps coming back. Multiverse is in Splitgate, baby. Multiverse is relaunched for a 3rd time. They re-released the PC servers after permanently shutting down all online servers for the game. So PC games are now playable again, only on PC. But technically, that's a 3rd relaunch, and that's hilarious. That's hysterical. It's the funniest thing.
The week of 3s.
Yeah, because speaking of that, like I just mentioned, Splitgate re-released for a 3rd time. It re-released once, they took it down to make it a 2nd time, and then they released it, and it was awful, and people hated it, and they're re-releasing for a 3rd time under another new name.
Is it not Splitgate 2 anymore?
It's like No. It's Splitgate like reanimized or something.
Oh god.
It's Splitgate Arena Reloaded.
Wow, that's real
Awful.
catchy.
And it's awful. I feel bad because Splitgate had so much potential, but at the same time, it's so funny to me that they somehow managed to screw it up 3 times. 3 times.
It's funny. It's really like one big return to form. And speaking of big returns to form,
Oh, that was good. That was good.
Overwatch officially dropped the 2. And we are 100% fully back to 6v6 Overwatch. Oh god. Oh man.
Oh my lord.
Overwatch, straight up. Nothing. Like the 2 is now officially
Gone.
obsolete.
It is
like,
gone.
It's just straight up just Overwatch again.
It's just Overwatch.
Not that anybody ever called it Overwatch 2,
Yeah.
because it wasn't a sequel.
No. They were like, okay, Overwatch 1 again. And also 10 new heroes. They're releasing 5 within the next month, in to my knowledge, and they're releasing 5 more in a couple of months. So 10 heroes are releasing in Overwatch this year. Deadpool really came out and they were like,
They released 3 heroes at the same time. We need to pick up the pace.
we need to do 5. And their 5 heroes, in my opinion, very uninteresting, with the exception of one of them who is a cat on a hoverboard.
Keep in mind, we have known who the next 10 heroes were gonna be
Mm-hmm.
since before Overwatch 2 released back in
Yeah.
2020. We knew every single release hero. Some of them got switched around. Ramattra was supposed to happen much later, and Malgo was supposed to happen much earlier.
Mm-hmm.
But we've known
Their
the 10
concepts
heroes
have
are
been
gonna
floating
come for
around.
forever.
Yeah. And it's they're very uninteresting. One of them is just Juna, or not Juna, it's just Kiriko with fans that plays like Phoenix. The other one is really weird.
Fun fact: Kiriko was also not supposed to be a lunch character.
Yeah. One of them is she looks like Emma Frost, and she has a really bad design in my opinion. Her actual character design's fine, but she has 2 giant floating arms that look weird, and she functions like Ultron and a bunch of other things. They're basically Overwatch and Marvel Rivals are consuming each other's ideas and re-releasing each other's characters into their game. It's kind of funny in a weird way, but they're becoming one amalgamation of the same ideas recycled over and over again, except for the cat on the flying hoverboard. That's awesome. It's just a cat. It's not like a smart cat, or it's not like an exceedingly smart cat like Winston or Hammond. It's just a cat.
It's just a cat.
It's just a cat, and it goes. Yeah.
We're like the cats in the Chinese restaurants.
Is it bad that I hear a pop in my arm every time I do this?
No, my shoulder really hurts doing this actually.
Does it really? Mine
Yeah.
doesn't hurt. I just keep hearing a pop. Oh, I heard that pop. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, that's crazy.
I don't stretch enough.
I stretch pretty frequently. When I wake up, I stretch and I look like a dog. I'm kicking my leg like a little.
But I've also got very clicky bones. I can kick my leg and it makes a popping sound every time.
It's probably because you got no flesh to conceal that sound.
Fatty adopted fatty. Fatty, no parents.
Your camera froze. Nerd. Okay. On that though, we have one more piece of news. And I want to save this for the very, very end of the episode. So, Mateo, do you have anything else you want to talk about? Anything in particular?
I had something.
You had something? Well, let's do a little bit of
Oh
personal
yeah,
news.
I just want to talk about Marvel Rivals.
Oh, okay.
Just really quickly.
Yeah.
So, Dylan, Milo, and Brigham finally got me to re-download Marvel Rivals,
Mhm.
despite me not wanting to play for a while. I've kind of gotten a little bit back into it. This is just my review of the characters. I think Rogue's pretty fun.
I love Rogue. She's my current main, or not main
I
main,
don't
but
love her as a tank. I think making her a tank was the right decision, but she doesn't feel very team oriented.
yeah, she's like Captain America in a way. She's like Captain.
But she's a weird mix between dive and brawl.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
No, yeah, she
can
is.
brawl a lot better than a lot of the other divers.
Mhm.
But my review of the other characters, Gambit's really, really good.
Mhm.
He's probably got the best ultimate maybe in any freaking hero shooter ever.
Yeah, he's currently the best character in the game.
The giant area of effect support ultimates are good. You know what's slightly better than that? A nano for every person on your team.
Mm-hmm. I didn't even think about it like that. Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah, I didn't think about
it. It's a
it.
nano that explodes at the end.
Yeah.
And I think Deadpool is high key. Tank Deadpool. DPS Deadpool's not great, and support Deadpool's really good. But Tank Deadpool is probably the best tank in the game currently, in my opinion. He's the only tank that does long range.
Oh yeah.
You could consider Penny.
I was gonna say it's Strange as well, but not as well.
But no. Strange only has a meter or distance of 30 meters.
Oh.
On his projectile. But Penny is the only other tank that can do long range, and she has a projectile, which means it's a lot worse to hit.
Yeah, damn. I didn't think about
But
that.
yeah, Deadpool's the only long range tank in the game. He's super tanky. He can switch between basically 2 kits with the guns and the swords.
hmm
He's super survivable because he's got passive healing.
And really crazy
And
passive healing
he's
too.
really hard to hit because he's got really good movement.
Yeah.
So he's probably like, I mentioned Rogue is sort of like a weird brawl dive mix. I would say Deadpool's sort of like opposite hemisphere, which he's very poke brawl mix.
hmm
Where I'd say poke is a lot rarer in the game. Like it's very clear that they want to push people more towards like brawl or dive.
hmm
You pick brawl or you pick dive. But poke is necessary to balance that out because brawl always beats dive 100% of the time.
Unless you're me.
Yeah, but if you're good, brawl will always beat dive. But poke always beats brawl. So like Groot's gonna be better against a Thor, or Groot Penny is very defensive,
Mhm.
and they're always gonna do better against like say a Thing.
Yeah. Rip my gun.
Deadpool is poke brawl, which if you don't see why that's a problem, dive brawl is countered by poke still. Poke brawl is countered by nobody. Because if you can poke, you can chip out damage and do stuff that way. That in itself is a good roll. The only weakness of poke is dive, but brawl always beats dive. It's like rock paper scissors, except rock is super powered in this situation. Rock will always beat one, whereas the others they've got a chance. So like Deadpool is ridiculously ridiculously powerful in my opinion because he makes up for all the weaknesses of his class. Like I'd say he is the most tanky tank of all tanks in any game ever. Maybe with the exception of Mauga, but I hate Mauga.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's
No,
my
you're
that's
good.
my review of the new characters.
I like Rogue. I don't care for Gambit. I don't care for Deadpool. That's my review. In my own personal news, though, I got my Ray-Bans fixed.
And while you're talking about that, I'm gonna go take a piss.
No, mother.
And you can cover the last point.
You should be. You need to be here. This is an us podcast.
I'm gonna take a moment of silence while I'm pissing.
Oh my god.
Why?
Because I wanted to wait for
told
you.
to talk about it.
No. So first of all, I want to make a correction. Earlier in the video, in the episode, I said Melania made $9 million at the box office. I was wrong. It made $7 million. So for our final piece of news,
Wait, sorry, that's even less ticket sales.
no, I know, right? It's like
Because I'm going off like $16 a ticket.
Yeah, which is like, it gets way cheaper than that too. So it probably made even less than that.
No, if it's way cheaper than that, it would have made more.
No, I mean no, that's not what I meant.
Or there would have been more seats taken. So it's 7 million divided by 16. That's like 500,000 people that went to see the movie.
Yeah,
500,000 is ridiculous.
yeah, that's bad. That's bad. But now for the final piece of news. This is a serious thing. Unfortunately, I think earlier this week, Catherine O'Hara passed away. Now, to remind you, I don't know who Catherine O'Hara is, just in case, because Mateo didn't know. She's one of the biggest actresses of all time. She was the mom in Beetlejuice. She was the mom in Home
Frankenweenie.
Alone. She was the mom in Frankenweenie. She was the mom in Schitt's Creek. She was Moira Rose.
She's the mom in a lot of things.
She plays a lot of moms. But
She's a hot mom, though.
I'm gonna put up a picture of her for this little memorial. She's one of my favorite
I love
actresses of
people
all
on her.
time. She's one of my favorite actresses of all time. She's an incredible actress. She's absolutely hysterical. She's also in Best of Show, The Last of Us, The Studio, which came out recently that none of you probably seen because you're on your mission. She was in The Wild Robot. She was in The Nightmare Before Christmas. She's so many things. She's such a big actress. It's a very unfortunate loss. And I like to give 10 seconds of silence for her, starting now. All right, the 10 seconds is up. So
That was not 10 seconds. That was not 10 seconds.
I counted it. I counted it by looking at my gosh darn recording. Yeah, she's unfortunately passed from a very rare disease called situs inversus, which I don't know what that is, and I did not do research into it because I'm too lazy. But a very unfortunate loss. Great actress, a great person too, to my knowledge. Everybody I've ever heard tell stories about her loves her. So yeah, that happened over the week. Very sad news. But
Passed like Trump passed gas.
I try to do one serious segment for the episode, Mateo. One serious segment about an actress who I grew up with and loved passing. Then you make a fart joke out of it.
Sorry, the fart joke is just right there, though.
She died. This is a dead woman that I grew up watching. She's been a huge part of my childhood. And you just had to make a fart joke about it. Stop
Epstein
smiling.
was also a huge part of your childhood.
Stop smiling. This is a serious matter. Stop laughing. God. Someone dies of a very rare disease with their hearts. Their heart literally died. And all you can say. Well, on that note, we're going to go ahead and end this one out. We're going to end this one out with a fart joke. We're going to end this out on a fart joke. I hope you're happy. I'm not.